guys, welcome to the Master Passive Income Coaching Sessions. My name is Dustin Heiner, and I'm here to help you learn how to quit that JOB and never work that JOB, that just over broke job again. Now, these are the Master Passive Income Coaching Sessions where I'm going to be teaching you specific topics on top of the normal podcast. I want to just give you as much information so you can be successful in your real estate investing. Okay, now let's jump into today's session and see what we're going to learn about today. Becoming successfully unemployed was a journey. I'm not going to say it was fast. I'm not going to say it was a get-rich-quick scheme or anything like that. It took time. In fact, it took me about 7 years before I had enough money coming in from my rental properties to eventually quit my job, to basically say, I make more money from my real estate than I do my job. Why do I need my job? Now, I will say that it'd take me maybe 1 or 2 more years to kind of give up that security blanket of having a paycheck coming in regularly. But I realize now that with my real estate rental properties that I own, I have passive income coming in. I said, you know what? I'm going to quit my job because no matter how much I work here, I'm trading an hour for $1 or however much I was making. I was making literally $75,000. But I realized I needed to quit my job because I was making more money in my real estate, in my businesses, and I was losing money. Even though I was making $75,000 a year from my job, I realized I was losing money because all the time spent at that job, I could be building other businesses, buying more properties. So, hey guys, my name is Dustin Heiner with Master Passive Income. I want to teach you how to invest in real estate rental properties so you can be successfully unemployed just like me. Now, how I became successfully unemployed, let me walk you through a little bit of my history and give you a little bit of background and my story. So, when I just got married, my wife and I just got married. Right now, we've been married almost 15 years now. I'm super, super blessed to be married to an amazing woman who actually let me invest our entire life savings. So we literally just got married. I think it was like 26. Literally just got married, and I did not have any money. I literally had no money to my name. I was living paycheck to paycheck, and that's why I call the job is JOB, is just over broke, because you're always living just over broke. You can never seem like you can never get ahead. And so I was never getting ahead. But my wife, when we got married, she brought, I thought maybe $12,000 or $13,000. We saved up some more money. And within 6 months, I was reading a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And then reading that book, I said, you know what? Real estate's great and passive income is great. I need to do that. So I went to my wife and said, hey, honey, because she was very frugal. She's really great at saving money. We've saved up now some money. I want to buy real estate. And she's all, what? No, this was back in 2005 and 2006. So mind you, this is before the really run up in the crash of 2008. And so I told her, I want to buy real estate. And she said, okay, well, if you want to do that, you're not going to do it with my money. I was like, well, we need to, because we got married. Long story short, I talked her into it. The way I talked her into it was I actually showed her the numbers. I showed her how we would actually make money, how we would manage the property. So let me fast forward just a little bit now. The first property that I bought is in Ohio, in Youngstown, Ohio. I still own some property there. In fact, I own Ohio, Texas, and Arizona, but I was living in California at the time. So I was living in California, and I realized I could not buy rental properties that would make me money. Because prices were here, rents were way down here. That means I could not actually buy properties and make passive income. In fact, it would be negative passive income. If I bought a house for $300,000, I would maybe be able to rent it for like $1,500 a month, which is nothing. I would not make money. I absolutely would be losing at least $400 or $500 every single month. So I couldn't do that. What I did was I literally flew to Ohio. I flew to Ohio into Youngstown. I found a couple properties randomly through eBay, of all places, in 2005. And I said, you know what? Let me go check out these properties because they were so much cheaper. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. I literally bought the first house that I've ever seen. And out of the 30 plus properties that I've owned, I've never seen the other ones before I bought them. I literally have never seen them. And so what happens is I went out, I bought my first property. I spent $17,000 cash. Now, mind you, I didn't get a mortgage. This is $17,000 to buy the house. And yes, there are properties that are $17,000 still, even today. And they might be a little more hard to find, but my students are buying houses at $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 and making $250 a month in passive income. Now, what I want to show you is that you can absolutely do this. So as I'm buying this property, I'm putting $17,000 down. I run all the numbers, which means I actually figure out how much my expenses are, how much I could rent it for, and make sure I can make $250 or more. In fact, I made $381. I want to say it was $381 on this first property. And I kid you not, when I got my check, the first check from my property manager, remember, I flew out there, I found the property manager, I saw the house, but I've never done that since with all the other 30 plus properties that I own. And after I bought that property, I was so nervous. This is $17,000 of our entire life savings put down on the property. We have no more money now. And the next month, after I got it fixed up, got it rented out, I got a check from my property manager for $381. And I said, oh my goodness, $381 from one property? What if I had 10 properties? That'd be $3,810 every single month. Now, if you track with me here, if you have $250 a month from one property in 1 year, times it by 12, that's $3,000 in passive income every single year from one property. Now imagine you had 10 properties. That's $2,500 a month in passive income, not working, still making money, but $30,000 a year in passive income. Wouldn't that just be absolutely amazing? I mean, my life was changed when I got that. Then if you had 20 properties, that would be $60,000 a year. Now, this is what I did. I bought that first property and then I rented it out. Then I refinanced it. I literally got a loan, pulled the cash out because remember, I own it free and clear. Pulled the cash out, bought another rental property. So I had a loan on the first one and then had the second one free and clear. Then I refinanced the second one, pulled cash out and bought 2 more properties. So then I had 4 properties with 2 loans. So I'm recycling this over and over again. And then I scrimp and save and I'm frugal and we don't go on vacation because I realize every penny that I saved to buy that next property was that much closer to where I can quit my JOB, that just over broke job, and be successfully unemployed. Now, fast forward a little bit, 6 years later, I actually had 19 properties. Total gross rents, that means all the rents collected, was $9,500 a month. Now, after all the expenses, property manager fees, all that sort of stuff, I was making $6,500 in passive income. That's money going into my pocket, $6,500 every single month. Then after that, I bought more properties. After about 27 properties, I quit my job. I became successfully unemployed, and I literally took an entire year off from doing anything. I just went to the gym, hung out with the family, ate breakfast with my wife, and just had a great time and, fishing and playing video games and all that stuff. And then I said, you know what? I need to get back to work. I started building my business more, buying more properties. Now I have 30 plus properties, invest in 3 different states. And I now have, with Master Passive Income, coaching students, and I'm showing them exactly how to do the same thing. It's so amazing when my students buy their first property and then make $250 a month. It's so amazing when they actually quit their JOB, that just over broke job. I am so ecstatic when they actually quit their job. It's absolutely amazing. So I want to get you started. I want you to get investing in real estate. Check the description below. I actually have a free real estate investing course. Go to masterpassiveincome.com/free course. I will literally show you how to find the properties, how to fund the properties, how to build the business. And that's a big thing. You must build the business first. Then also make it automatic so you do not have to work. I only work 30 minutes a month. I kid you not 30 minutes a day, not 30 minutes a week. I work 30 minutes a month because I have other people. I built the business first. Other people do the work for me. So get that free course. We'll see you.